Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellie Snake Lady and today I have Apollonia here with me. So it's going to be an Apollonia centric video. This is basically going to be a vlog about her and her egg laying. So I'm not going to babble on too much, but there will be a section of the video, I'm going to pre-warn you, but there's going to be a section of the video where I'm basically cutting open snake eggs. So I've never cut them open before, so I wasn't sure what to expect. So but yeah, so I just kind of thought I'd pre-warn you about that. And yeah, so okay, I'm going to get on with the video, and yeah, thanks very much for watching. So now is the part of the video where I'm just going to check that she's not got any eggs, because basically with me filming this video it's only been over 2 days sort of thing. So she laid her eggs yesterday and I left her for quite a few hours, and then I checked in on her, and that's when I was, you know, looking in on the eggs and everything. So there was about 22 eggs laid. And so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to check her body over, like you know, when I do their health and weighing checks. I don't think, looking at her body, that there's any eggs left inside her, because that's one thing to look for if your snake, whether they've laid fertile or unfertile eggs or infertile eggs. I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah. So let's have a look. I can't feel or see anything going on lumpy egg wise. I think she got everything out, and normally the 20 region is normal for her. She didn't lay eggs last year, but the 2 years before she did, and it's about in the 20s region. So there's her little vent there, if you can see. I hope you can fairly clearly. But yeah, looking at her body, there's no eggs, there's nothing left in her. So what I'm going to do now is just weigh her, and compared to when I weighed her in April to now, which is obviously we're in May, so I'll see how much weight that she's actually lost. So before, Apollonia was at 686 grams and now she's at 511. So she's actually lost 175 grams, which is quite a lot. So it just shows you how much, you know, the eggs were sort of causing that, I was going to say weight gain, but you know what I mean, that sort of 600 plus mark. She was nearly 700, and now she's, you know, obviously laid her eggs and she has lost, you know, that weight. So she's back to the 511 gram mark, but that's okay because that's fine for a snake. Just going to leave her for like a few more days, but I'll like show her water bowl, because I don't know if she's been in it. She's sort of just been at the back of her tank just chilling out. So I'm going to just sort of show her a water bowl. She can have a drink, not have a drink, whatever she wants to do. She knows the water bowl's there. And then I'll just try and feed her. I'm due to feed all my snakes this week, but what I'll do with her is I'll just give her a medium mouse and then just see how she gets on with that. And then if she's fine with that, I'll just put her back on the large mice. So she seems to be doing pretty good. As I say, she hasn't got anything else going on with her. As I say, no more lumps or bumps or anything like that. She's got all her eggs out, and yeah, so I'm just gonna pop her back. So she's swimming around in her water bowl at the moment and having a drink, so I'll put up a little bit of video of that. And yeah, so she's just going round, and she must feel dehydrated, because that's the thing, they do get quite dehydrated after sort of laying their eggs. And also their skin or their scales, you know, when a snake sort of curves round, that little bit in the sort of C-shape part of their body, it can kind of sort of bunch up and look like a sort of like a wrinkle, as it were. They can look a bit wrinkled, which is a sign of dehydration, but it's also the sign that, you know, she's just laid her eggs, and that is completely normal. So yeah, as I say, that's why I like to introduce her to afterwards to her water bowl. Once I know she's laid eggs and I've checked her over and whatnot, you know, I do like to sort of show her her water bowl, and she's got fresh water in there as well that I put in. So yeah, she's had quite a long drink, and then she's been bobbing about in the water, going underneath and everything, and so I'm really pleased. So Apollonia is one that she does lay eggs twice a year. Well, she has, not last year, but the 2 previous years before, she's laid eggs, and then about 9-10 weeks later she's laid some more. So I think now what's going to happen, because before she laid her eggs, she went into blue. About, I would say 2 weeks before she went into blue, she shed her skin, and then after a while she was just like looking everywhere to lay her eggs. So then that's when I put in just some moss in that little rock hide with a hole in the top, and she went in there straight away, and that's when she started laying her eggs. So that's kind of the pattern that happens. So now she might go into blue again and shed her skin, and then that'll be her back to normal for a while. And then I expect, as I say, 9-10 weeks time possibly, she'll go into blue again, shed her skin, and then a week or 2 after that she'll lay some more eggs, and then after that yet again back into blue and shed her skin. So yeah, there's probably going to be quite a lot of Apollonia shed skin, but I'm just glad that she's doing all right and that she's healthy, and she's yeah, she's absolutely great. I love her to bits. So as I say, that's why I'm glad that, yeah, everything, touch wood, is hunky-dory. So this next part of the video will be the egg cutting video. So yeah, as I say, it's definitely an interesting one, but if you're icked out by, you know, anything remotely gross then yeah, just skip on past this bit. But I think this bit that I'm showing you is about 4 minutes long, something like that. So yeah, if you want to sort of move along and jump ahead, you can, but I must admit it was an education cutting open those snake eggs. So the first one that I opened will be the little brown slug egg, as it were, which is definitely not fertilized, and the more healthier looking bigger whiter egg that I cut open. Yet again, that won't be fertilized either, but just some of the eggs when they come out, sometimes, as I say, they're little brown eggs, and then other times they'll be sort of more bigger, puffier, whiter eggs. But as I say, there won't be anything in them. I know that snakes can, sort of female snakes can reproduce sort of thing, and you know, lay an egg which will have an embryo in it, and it will hatch into a snake, and it would be the exact clone, for example, of Apollonia, if that's what happened, but nothing's ever occurred. So that's why I'm cutting these eggs open. It's an education, it's just something to show you. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm just going to get straight on with it. Right, so what I'm going to do is take a healthy-ish looking egg and a slug egg, and we're going to have a look inside. Now, I've not done this before, but my mum's asked me, what does a snake egg look like on the inside? So let's just have a look. There we go, zoom in a bit. Right, okay, so we'll just start off with this egg. So I've got some scissors here, so I'm just going to literally, if I can, actually I don't know if I can, might have to cut this. So we'll cut it down long ways, as you can see. It just looks all like sort of jelly, a little bit like when you have a chicken egg. So that is pretty much it. Sorry, I know this might gross some people out, but that is just it. It's almost like a sort of solid jelly lump. So that is a slug egg, and that is what is on the inside. God, it's all, God, this is right sticky. I've never opened one of these before. So, but yeah, that's literally it. That's what's in the slug egg. And now we will open up the so-called healthy egg, but I really believe this has got nothing in it. Now, as you can see, what's coming out is quite white. Oh, there we go, it's oozing a wee bit, there we go. So, with this egg, it looks a lot paler. And it's just like the other one, but it's just got the pale sort of, it's almost, it's not quite like a chicken egg. I can't see a yolk. I mean, maybe there is. Oh, what's that? There we go. I think that's what would have been like the yolk. I don't know if you can see it there, but that little red bit, there we go, that looks like that could have been a yolk. I mean, if this was fertilized, obviously, then that would be the beginnings of a, you know, of a snake, you know, obviously baby snake. But yeah, so that's very different. I'm exploring this as much as you guys are, because this is new to me. I've never done this before. So this absolutely had no, it had no like red part or orange part or anything like a chicken egg does at all. But this one has got something. As much as this is all sort of goopy like that one, this is actually thinner, and it's lighter, as I say, in colour, and it's got that little bit, which, as I say, I guess that would be the yolk. So if it was fertilised, it would become eventually a snake, you know, within the egg. And you know, so yeah, that's really interesting. It's really gross, but you know, my mum wanted to know, so I don't think she'll be happy looking at all this. But so yeah, that's actually quite fascinating looking at that. But as I say, these eggs are unfertilized. You know, they've not been Apollonia's not been with a male, so they're not fertile. They're just all dud eggs. Just some of them look healthier, as it were, than others. But when you get the small brown ones, that's pretty much what's in there, the slugs as we call them. And then when you get the sort of more healthier looking ones, that's what that looks like. I'm thinking now, I'm poking that and thinking, is that a yolk? Because the rest of it's thin, and then you've got that bit there, so maybe that's part of the yolk as well. So, but yeah, so that's that for now. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave you with that gross image. But I'm hoping that you found this as fascinating as I have. So yeah, so that's the end of this video. As I say, Apollonia's doing good now. She's just swimming around and everything, and now I think she's gone to sleep. She's just at the back of the tank, just sort of curled up. I can actually see her moving around a little bit, but she's liking being at the back of the tank, as I say, sort of on the heat mat and everything. So yeah, she's enjoying all that at the minute, but I'm just letting her get on, and I will be feeding her later this week. So yeah, but that's it. I'm not going to babble on too much, otherwise this video will be incredibly long. And yeah, so I'm hoping you've enjoyed it and got something out of it, and if you have, then please like and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, please hit that bell notification and click all, so you get notifications of all my latest videos. And if you've got any comments or questions or anything like that, then just pop them in the comments section below, and I'll do my best to answer. But for now, from myself and Apollonia, who's tucked up asleep, it is goodbye, and we'll see you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching.